This is the fourth time they've played each one another.
And you don't watch a Terry Sanford girls game without very quickly thinking about Shea Ralph, one of the finest players in the country.
That's exactly right. Shea has done an outstanding job this year. She's scored 963 points, averaging something like 38.5 points per game. That is she has set a North Carolina record her sophomore, junior, and a junior year. Plus, she set two this year, one as a junior, and then one as the total number of points scored in a year.
Should be an exciting ball game. Now here are the starting lineups for tonight's game, brought to you by Pembroke State University. First for the Southview Tigers, coached by Brent Barker. At guard, Maisha Hockaday, number 20. Also at guard, number 13, Jessie Marsh. At guard, Natalie Pearson, number 10. And in the forecourt, number 15, Tori McNair, and number 23, Charmaine Wilborn. And now for the Terry Sanford Bulldogs. The starting lineup will include number 33, Shea Ralph. Number 31, Cindy Bowman. Number 35, Jamie Matthews. Number 10, Jacqueline Horner. And number 41, Kate Creech. There are your starting lineups presented by Pembroke State University. We'll be back with the start of tonight's championship girls game of the Mid-South Conference right after this timeout.
Good evening and welcome once again to the Cumberland County Civic Center for tonight's Mid-South 4A Conference Women's Basketball Tournament Championship. Tonight's championship game will feature the Southview Tigers and the Terry Sanford Bulldogs. Before we begin tonight's game, we'd like for everyone to please stand and honor America as members of the Terry Sanford and Douglas Byrd Wind Ensemble lead us in the playing of our national anthem. Tonight's color guard is provided by the Southview Senior High JROTC color guard. Carrying the American flag is Cadet First Lieutenant Joe Stanford. The right guard is Cadet William Hall. Carrying the state flag, Cadet First Lieutenant Rita Stanford. The ROTC flag is carried by Cadet Private First Class Danielle Huffman, and the left guard is Cadet Private First Class Joe Britton. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. a 5'4" junior, number 20, Maisha Hockaday. At guard, a 5'1" senior, number 10, Natalie Pearson. At guard, 5'5" senior, number 13, Jesse Marsh. At forward, a 5'8" senior, number 15, Tori McNair. And at forward, a 5'10" senior, number 23, Charmaine Wilburn. The Tigers are coached by Brent Barker. And now, the starting lineup for the homestanding team, Terry Sanford Bulldogs. At guard, 5'11" junior, number 33, Shea Ralph. At guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 35, Jamie Matthews. At guard, a 5'4" senior, number 31, Cindy Bowman. At forward, a 5'6" sophomore, number 10, Jacqueline Horner. And at center, a 5'9" junior, number 41, Kate Creech. The Bulldogs are coached by Gil Bowman. The officials are J.J. White, Dee Stevenson, and Don Kitts.
So there are the starting lineups, and we're about set to go. John Daskell, this is what the teams battle for all year long, to play in the championship game.
That's exactly right, Danny. They are, they're primed. They're ready to go. Of course, the big thing is it's a matter of just winning the conference championship, because they're already in the playoffs, regardless of what happens, whether they win or whether they lose. The big thing is whoever wins goes as number one. Whoever loses goes as number two. But they both get byes in the first round of the playoffs.
Well, and this Southview team has the capability of defeating this Terry Sanford team. They've done it one time this year on the Terry Sanford home court, and the game is underway and controlled by Southview. Going down, the shot is put up and blocked by Shea Ralph. Right away, she's a factor in this ball game. There's a shot and a whistle, and the basket doesn't go, and there's a blocking foul that's going to be called against the Bulldogs. Foul is on Jamie Matthews. It's Jamie's first foul and the team's first foul.
Shea has such a sixth sense of knowing where the ball is and where the thing's fixing to go. And that's what makes her so good, is not just the fact that she's a good shooter and whatever. She just knows where to go.
First shot is no good. We watched them play, John, a couple of weeks ago out here. Shea Ralph is really a very unselfish ball player.
She certainly is. I saw her the other night whenever she broke it as a junior, and it ends up that she must have dished off. The last night she dished off 18 times. She had 18 assists.
Terry Sanford now with the ball. They trail 1-0. Shea Ralph underneath. Good shot, or a good assist, and there's a shot and a foul, and let's see who's going to get called for it. The foul is on Maisha Hockaday. It's her first, and the first on the Southview Tigers. So it's Gil Bowman of Terry Sanford has had a lot of success coaching not only basketball, but he's an outstanding tennis coach.
No, we always kid him. Says the only thing he had to do was get his license so he can drive, because he's had such good tennis players that he was able to, and he's won the states. In fact, he's planning on, they could win it again. So we had said if he doesn't ever win the conference, they're going to fire him.
And the second shot is good, and we're tied at 1.
Southview's just going to have to play good defense if they're going to try to hold them down, because they've got to stop the transition.
There's a shot that's no good. A rebound is captured by the shooter, number 10, Natalie Pearson, and she puts it in, and it's a 3-1 game in favor of Southview.
And that's exactly what they've got to do. They've got to be able to get their rebound.
Kate Creech puts it in, and we're tied at 3. There's a driving shot by Hockaday.
They're getting penetration in there, Danny.
They are. Southview leads it by 2. Again, Terry Sanford on the move. There's a shot that is good.
If they get the help, if Terry Sanford gets it from the other areas, and Matthews has really come on strong this year, it could create a problem. They're really working on Shea Ralph.
Long shot, no good. Rebound comes off. Shea has it. Ralph drives down. All the way. Puts up the shot. Good. Boy, doesn't she make it look easy.
I tell you what, it's just like she flows. That's the thing. She just flows down the court. She's just aware of where everything is and where everything's supposed to be. And it's just it's really a sight to see.
And there's going to be apparently there's a timeout.
I think Southview called timeout to try to regroup there.
You know, Coach Brent Barker of the Southview Tigers in his first year, and he has had a great year, and I'm sure that's a great way to start off.
And I believe, if memory serves me correct, he's a Terry Sanford graduate.
Is that right?
He's playing against his alma mater, and there's nothing he would like better than to beat him. So, you know, I can understand how that is. All those years we coached at Ross, graduating from Fayetteville High, it was nice when you could go and beat your old home. But, you know, and the thing is, he just doesn't want this thing to get out of hand. He called a quick timeout in order to get his girls settled down and let them know, hey, you know, we don't have to push too hard. In other words, they just got to make sure that they've got the shot rather than just trying to throw it up. But they've penetrated, and that's the thing. That's the key, I believe, to what they intend to do.
Hockaday brings it down. Pearson there's a shot that's good by McNair. And we are tied at 7. We have had 4 ties in this ball game, and we have 6:04 left to play in the first quarter. Shea Ralph has it. She's double teamed, but has no problem getting into the forecourt. Pushes it all the way, and shoots and hits.
He just split those two that she had with Gardner, and once she got by there, then it was just Katie bar the door.
Terry Sanford by 2. Southview on the move. There's a errant pass. It goes out of bounds, and Terry Sanford will make the inbounds play. So a turnover. And I think Shea
It's interesting.
Been popped in the mouth. Somebody has over there. It is Shea Ralph.
Yeah. She looks like she's hitting the nose, or it may be the mouth. Jamie Matthews is guarding Jessie March, who is one of the big guns for Southview, so it's more or less like a 4-man zone and a man-to-man as far as she is concerned.
Well, Shea is going to have to come out of the ball game, and coming into the game for Terry Sanford is Rebecca Johnson. Rebecca, a 5'5 junior, averaging 2.2 points a game and 1.6 rebounds per ball game. And there's going to be pressure in the backcourt applied by the Southview Tigers. And the inbounds play comes into Terry Sanford. Forecourt, they come with it.
Now that Shea's out, now that they can do things a little bit different.
One thing, they breathe easier out, I suppose.
That's exactly right.
There's an interception, turnover, and here comes the Southview Tigers. Ball is tapped out of bounds off of a Terry Sanford player, so it'll be Southview's ball.
Good transition, good hustle. They're just forcing, just pushing this thing up court.
Bounce play comes into Hockaday. She fires a shot across. There's a shot that is no good by McNair. Rebound comes off to Terry Sanford. Coming out with it, Kate Creech.
See where Shea's getting ready to come back in.
There's a shot in the lane that is no good. Scramble for the rebound, and it is slapped out of bounds. Belongs to Southview. So the Tigers get it, and Shea Ralph is back in the ball game. Number 33. You know, Gil Bowman doesn't hate it a bit that she is a junior and will be back again next year.
Well, that's the truth, and they probably don't hate the fact that that Hillcrest, the feeder to Terry Sanford, I don't believe they lost the game this year. So, you know, it's just a matter of reloading.
There's a loose ball on the floor, jump ball. And where's the arrow pointing? It goes to Terry Sanford. So the Bulldogs will have it.
And, you know, you talk about basketball. These ladies are getting down on the court. They're stretching out. They're doing what has to be done in order to win. They're really putting everything into it.
Ralph gets the ball up court. Stolen away. Turnover, Terry Sanford. Southview is on the move. Coming down with it, Jessie Marsh. She's double teamed, triple teamed, puts up a shot, pushes flow, call for travel. Yeah, you and I are old enough to remember when they played six-man girl or six-lady girls basketball. Only 3 of them could score.
We don't have enough time. I coached girls basketball when there were 3 on each end, and they had the center throw in, and every time you shot a free throw, you got the ball out of bounds. We played a game once, and we didn't score 4 points.
Boy, how times have changed.
Amen.
Ball is out of bounds on the end line. Another turnover, Terry Sanford. Maybe this championship game might mean that both teams might have a little bit of the jitters here.
That's exactly true. It's almost like boxers are trying to feel one another out.
Yeah. Plus the fact they're playing on TV for the first time. There's a long shot that's no good. Rebound.
Good rebound.
Shot is put up, no good. Rebound is finally... and Wilburn gets the... Charmaine Wilburn gets the shot. It's tied at 9.
Now everybody on the Southview team has scored.
There's a whistle and a foul. Ooh. And the foul is on Maisha Hockaday. It's her second.
Maisha Hockaday is her second. Team second.
Van Herpen comes in for Southview. As well as Beth Gore.
Number 22,
Rebecca Johnson is in there for the Terry Sanford Bulldogs. Rebecca gets it to Shea Ralph in the lane, puts up a shot in and out. Shea rebounds, turns, pops it up again. It's good, and there's a foul on the play. Shea has 6 points. And the foul is going to be on Southview's Jessie Marsh. It's her first and the team's third.
I tell you, the girl does so much. You know, you keep talking about it, but, you know, rebound, the assists, the shots, and whatever. It's just...
She hits the three-point bucket, and the Terry Sanford Bulldogs lead it by 3. Coming down with it, the Tigers. In the lane, there's a shot that refuses to fall. Rebound comes off the crease of Terry Sanford to Shea Ralph. Shea brings it down, whirls, right of the lane, puts up the shot. It goes.
Could she play with the boys, Danny?
You might beat the boys.
I'll tell you.
Southview's Marsh shoots it. And there's a whistle on the play.
That
and Terry
may be
Sanford.
on Shea.
It is. Shea Ralph picks up her first foul. It's the team's second. And Jessie Marsh goes to the free throw line for 2. Jessie has 1 point on the night. She's 1 of 2 from the line. Shot is good. Look at this. Look at Shea drive down. Twirl. Go down to the right of the lane. And put it in.
I mean, she just glides.
Nothing to it, huh?
Yes,
Second shot, no good. Rebound, Terry Sanford. Shea has it. Shea drives up, puts up a shot. It goes, and she's fouled. And the foul is going to be on Natalie Pearson. Natalie picks up her first, the team's fourth. Shea Ralph at the free throw line for another three-point play opportunity.
That's 11 she has already. It's going to 12.
Oh, she finally did something wrong. She didn't hit a free throw. She gets another shot that's in. She has 13 points on the night. It's 18-10. Terry Sanford out to an 8-point lead.
Why get one when you can get 2?
Yeah. Long shot. In and out, no good. Rebound comes off to Terry Sanford. Ralph comes out with it.
That's the thing that Brent did not want. He did not want them to be able to get the rebounds. He wanted to be able to get his own offensive rebounds and put them back up.
Here come the Southview Tigers.
They're not getting the outside shots to fall, Dan, and that hurts too. There she's driving for the bucket.
In and out. Went all the way down in and came back out, and on the line it would belong to Southview.
There's a lid on that. We need to throw the ball up under the bottom of the bucket, knock the lid out of that thing. It's gone in and out. They've rung it. There's done a number of things that happened. They just can't get it to fall.
You have to keep shooting if you're Jessie Marsh.
There you go. Oh, it rolled off the rim.
Rebound comes off to Shea Ralph. She's averaging 9.5 rebounds a game. Underneath, Creech with the shot. It goes. Kate Creech has 4 points. And it's 20-10, and Southview calls their second timeout. So the Southview Tigers coach, Brent Barker, doesn't want this thing to get away from him.
No, and the officials are we talk about questionable things, and I'm certainly not going to get into officiating. The last time whenever Shea came down, if we had the rerun on it, where, there was some contact being made, somebody falls, it's up to the official to determine whether or not, that there's enough to really knock them out of the way, or whether there's a little acting going on during this same sequence. But the thing is, they're not for either side, as some people like to think, boy, you're really for them or there or whatever. But they are letting them play a little bit, and that makes a lot of difference.
Well, we have looked at some replays on a lot of calls this year. The officials really have done an excellent job.
And, it's a spur of the moment. They don't have the capabilities or ability that we do, where we can sit back and see this thing again and say, boy, that was this, that, or the other. They've got to make it right then. And usually 9 out of 10 times they're all right.
Minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Southview with the ball, trailing by 10. Underneath it goes to Marsh. He puts up a shot. No good. Rebound, Shea Ralph. Shea is on the move. He feeds it off to the shot. It's no good. Shea gets it back, puts up a shot. And there may be an offensive foul on Shea Ralph. I believe so.
That's 2.
Their second foul. Apparently pushed off, getting the rebound.
Let's see if we can see a replay here.
Don't think we can see it.
No.
And the Southview Tigers are on the move. Jesse Marsh has it now. Number 13, Jesse Potts. No good. The rebound comes off Shea Ralph. Shea on the move. Eludes. There's a pass that's intercepted by Aisha Hockaday. Long pass. It's good. Right at the basket to Natalie Pearson. She has 4, and it's 20-12. Terry Sanford leads by 8.
And that's the first time they've scored in just about 4 minutes, too. They had a long, long dry spell.
Ralph drives in the lane, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounds, puts it back. It's good, and there's going to be a foul. And the foul is going to be on Beth Gore. It's her first and the team's 5th. Shea has 15 points and a chance for another 3-point play. And we're still in the first quarter. We have 48 minutes or 48 seconds left to play. Second, the 3-point basket is good. 23-12 is the score. An 11-point lead by Terry Sanford. Driving the baseline right. Nice shot that time by Maisha Hockaday.
As you say, you just got to get these shots to start falling. The last 2 have, and if they can get their shots to fall, then they're not bad. They've had pretty good shots and just haven't been able to go in. They'll rim out, or it's just causing some problems. They just got to keep doing what they're doing.
I'll tell you, one of the great equalizers in the ball game, basketball this day, is the 3-point shot. There's a basket that's no good. Scramble for the ball, tie up.
And that should be Southview's ball with 6 seconds on the clock.
6 seconds left in the first quarter. And we have a substitution for Terry Sanford. Coming in is Cindy Bowman. Going out is Rebecca Johnson. And we have another substitution for the Bulldogs. Gabrielle Macon is in. And I believe Kate Creech goes out. 6 seconds left. Shot by Jesse Marsh, no good. And that's the end of the first quarter of play. So at the end of 1 quarter, your score here in this Mid-South Girls Championship ball game, the Terry Sanford Bulldogs 23 and the Southview Tigers 14. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this timeout. begin the second quarter. Terry Sanford's had a turnover. Southview now has the ball at their end of the court. Shot is good by Tori McNair. She has 4, and it's 23-16 in favor of Terry Sanford.
If they can keep getting those shots to fall, you know, it can be rather interesting before it's over.
Shea Ralph has the shot blocked, and here come the Tigers. Jessie Marsh has it. She feeds it off. There's a scramble for the ball. It goes out of bounds. Whistles blow, and it belongs to the Terry Sanford Bulldogs. Shea Ralph is set to make the inbounds play.
As you can see on it, it's really getting physical out there,
Yeah.
Danny. They're going after it.
Shea greets a double team at midcourt. Over to Matthews, Jamie Matthews. Down the right-hand corner it goes. Underneath it goes to Creech. The ball out of bounds off of Kate Creech, and it belongs to Southview. I think both teams want to win here, John.
Hey, they're forcing it. They're pushing it in too. That's the thing. It's not a matter of trying to keep it on the outside. They're really trying to get it in, to get those shots that really count, the ones up around up under the basket.
Terry Sanford has led by as many as 11. So Southview Tigers are not going to roll over.
Yeah, we got it down to 7 now.
Here's a nice turnaround move by Tori McNair. 6 points for Tori.
Yeah, Tori's doing a good job here.
Shea Ralph has it taken away. Pearson drives, no good. Rebound comes off. Turnaround shot is no good. Again, this time Jessie Marsh puts the shot in. Her first field goal of the night is 23-20, and Terry Sanford wants a timeout.
Southview's made a big run coming back, and that's what they didn't give up. When they were down roughly about 11 points, they could have just folded up their tent and gone home, but they didn't do that.
Well, that's why they're probably one reason, John, they're playing in the championship game. They're not into the tent-folded business, and they know that they still have a lot of game left.
That's exactly right. As we can see the replay here, the steal by Pearson as she comes down. Pearson bounces it off the rim. As you can see, the fight for the ball.
There's Jessie Marsh.
And then Jessie gets the rebound and puts it back up, and that's what they have to do.
Fox Sports takes you places where others fear to tread. The National Hockey League coming to Fox 62 WFAY on April the 2nd. 23-20 your score. Danny Highsmith along with John Daskell as we telecast this girls Mid-South Championship basketball game from the Cumberland County Civic Center. Terry Sanford leads Southview by only 3 points, 23-20. They've led by as many as 11, but the Southview Tigers have the momentum going for them right at the moment.
And you couldn't ask for a better ball game because both of them are giving it everything that they have. They're really turning on the afterburners.
There's a shot. Good! Jamie Matthews has 5 on the evening. It's 25-20 Terry Sanford. Some pressure by the Bulldogs in the backcourt, as you see.
Good pass, good pass.
Broke the pressure and in for the bucket.
That was a super pass by McNair. She had the presence of knowing where everybody was, and it was a super job.
McNair really caused that to happen. Wilburn gets the points, however. Shea Ralph looking for help. There's a jump ball called quickly, and it's going to belong to Southview. 25-22, 5:17 left to play in the first half. Substitution for Terry Sanford. Cameron Willis is in the ball game. She replaces Kate Creech. Cameron Willis is number 40. She is a 5'9" sophomore for Coach Gil Bowman.
Good pass, good pass.
Shot, whistle, foul. Going to be a 2-shot opportunity for Tori McNair. And the foul is going to be on
Rebecca Johnson.
Rebecca picks up her first. It's the 4th team foul, but this is a shooting opportunity for Tori McNair. She'll have 2.
Southview's passes are much more crisp now coming up under the basket. They get a little more confidence.
Basket is good. Ball game has been tied, folks, 5 times already. And 25-23 now. Second shot, no good. Rebound comes off Southview. There's a follow shot that is good by Maisha Hockaday. And it's tied at 25.
It's getting to be a barn burner now.
4:54 left to be played here in the first half from the Civic Center. Shot good. Rebecca Johnson puts in her first field goal, and the Bulldogs lead the Tigers by 2, 27-25. Jesse Marsh. And there's a blocking foul on Terry Sanford. Cameron Willis will get the foul, number 40. It's the Bulldogs' 5th team foul. It's Cameron Willis's first.
As you can see, Marsh is driving. Cameron's trying to get in front of her, and you have to be in front and with your feet set. She was not in front to have her feet set, and so as a result, you get a charge, blocking call.
27-25.
Number 40, Cameron Willis.
Okay.
Her first.
That's what, 15 foul.
And set to make the inbounds play. The Southview Tigers. Jessie Marsh does the honors, gets it into her teammate, Natalie Pearson. There's a shot that is no good. Rebound comes off Terry Sanford.
Not able to get the rebound. That was a big one.
There's going up for the shot. Foul. Wanting a jump ball but not getting it was Tori McNair. Instead, Tori gets the foul. It's her first, team 6th.
6th team foul on the Tigers.
Shea Ralph goes to the free throw line for 2. I'll tell you one thing, rebounding is so important, I think, for Terry Sanford's game, John. If they can get that transition game going with Shea Ralph coming down the floor, they get some easy buckets.
And Southview's done a good job. They've doubled in Shea, and as a result, just sort of trying to keep her from getting that transition. And that was that you hit the nail on the head. That's the key. They have to be able to rebound, get their own offensive rebounds.
Well, Shea hits two of them, and Terry Sanford leads it by 4, 29-25. Whistles underneath.
That's on Cameron Willis again.
So Cameron picks up her second. The team 6th.
Team 6th.
1-1 from now on.
And set to make the inbounds play, Jessie March. Jessie gets it into Pearson. Pearson puts up a block, partially blocked. Rebound comes up and in by Hockaday. Hockaday has 8 points. 29-27, a 2-point Bulldog lead.
And that's what Southview has to do. They've got to make sure that they get those offensive rebounds.
Got to get the rebounds. Of course, there is no rebound if they score at their end, and that does away with the transition game as well. There's a whistle and there's a shot. I think maybe it was away from the ball. And the foul is going to be on Southview's Charmaine Wilborn.
As you can see the replay of Thunder.
Yeah,
they sort of sandwiched her right on in there.
Cleaned her clock almost, I tell you. Shea goes to the line. He'll have 1-1. First shot is good. Every major college in the country would love to have Shea Ralph.
And they've come from Connecticut, the #1 team in the nation, to Tennessee, to, from all over. So as a result, she just take her pick wherever she wants to go. And for Gill, as you said, the beauty part is she's got another year.
Marsh whips it out, gets it back. He shoots left baseline, no good. Rebound comes off, tapped out by Ralph. Loose ball, picked up by Southview. Hockaday. There's a shot to the left side that's good by Natalie Pearson. She has 6 points, and it's 31-29, and the Tigers are hanging in there tough.
They really are.
Shea drives down, double team. There's a shot that is no good. Rebound comes off Southview. Coming out with it, McNair. To Hockaday. Hockaday brings it down.
That's traveling.
And
She can't move both feet.
turnover.
You know, the interesting thing is, if you look at it, they are running a two-person zone. They're doubling up on Shea Ralph. They're going man-to-man on Matthews, and they've just got two people sitting back up under the basket. So they've got two playing three.
Dave Matthews looking at that double team out near the half-court mark. He gets it back, drives down, puts it up, easy shot. Shea Ralph.
If she breaks through that first line of defense, then they've got big trouble.
She can hang it up. She shoots an incredible percentage, like 70-some% of her shots go in. Jesse Marsh underneath. There's a shot that's no good. Rebound comes off Shea Ralph on the floor. Shea, and ball is out, picked up by Southview.
Bodies all over the place.
Rebound Southview, turns, shoots, no good. Rebound, not a rebound, there's going to be a foul. Shot was taken by Beth Gore.
Foul zone Horner.
Well, Jacqueline picks up her first. The team's seventh. So Beth Gore goes to the free throw line. 1-1, and she misses the front end of that. Southview gets it back. There's a shot and a foul.
On Cameron with it.
Cameron picks up her third. So to the free throw line for the Southview Tigers, Jennifer Van Herpen. She'll have a 1-1.
33-30. They're hanging tough with 2 minutes to go.
Shot refuses to fall. Tapped out. Here comes Shea Ralph with it. Transition game on the move. Shea loses the ball. It's picked up by Southview. Nice pass.
Nice
shot refuses to fall. Ball slapped out of bounds. Belongs again to the Tigers.
Beautiful transition. The ball just refused to go. There's nothing more you can do except that. That was just like to draw it up.
That's exactly. Natalie Pearson with a great pass.
Oh, boy.
But the shot just would not go.
And then sometimes you wonder, what did he have to do to make it happen?
Inbounds it comes. To Pearson. There's a shot that's no good. Rebound. Shea Ralph. She's on the move. 1-on-2. He puts it up and in. 24 points for Shea, and we still have a minute and 27 seconds left in the first half. Ball slapped out of bounds. Should belong to Southview, and it does.
That was a good move by Jessie Marsh. She drove in. She had a bounce pass. That was really nice.
Jessie will make the inbounds play. She gets it into Hockaday. Front it comes to Pearson. And there's going to be a foul. It's going to be called on Terry Sanford.
I think that's Rebecca.
It is. Rebecca Johnson picks up her second.
You know, well, I'm not trying to take up. Sometimes you get some of the little touch things they do. They call fouls, and then bodies flying all over the floor. Then we don't get a foul. Let's see if we can see the foul here.
That's one reason I'd rather be here than out there.
That's right.
Shot is no good. Rebound Shea Ralph. Long pass. Goes out of bounds.
Good pass. Good pass. Good. You got to have hands. Got to have hands.
1:09 left to play. There's the pass. Just couldn't quite handle it.
No, couldn't handle it. She was down there in good position. Just couldn't handle the ball. Good shot.
No good. Rebound. Southview. In and out. Just refuses. Another shot. This time it goes and there's a foul. Hockaday has 10 points on the evening. And the foul is on Cameron Willis. She's picked up 4. Quickly coming back into the lineup for Terry Sanford is Kate Creech, number 41. Hockaday gets a 3-point opportunity. Shot is no good. Rebound comes off Terry Sanford. Ralph drives quickly down to the forecourt. She whirls, she loses it. The ball goes out of bounds. It is last touched by the Southview Tigers. So Terry Sanford will make the inbounds play.
Hey, we got some fans who didn't particularly like that call. Of course, oh, you can see that one coming. Good steal, good steal.
Rolling away by Hockaday. She drives up. Shot is good. There's a whistle on the play.
That's 12 points. This could tie it up.
And the foul is on Jamie Matthews, her second. And Hockaday goes to the free throw line for a chance to tie this ball game up. Been tied 5 times tonight. Last time it was tied at 25. And the shot is missed. There's a scramble for it. The shot again missed. This time Shea Ralph is out with it. Shea drives down, puts up a shot. It's in, and there is going to be a foul on the play. She is an incredible basketball player.
I'm telling you, you've taken the words right out of my mouth. It's on Jesse.
Natalie Pearson gets the foul.
Natalie Pearson, 1-0.
Yeah. Shea Ralph goes for the chance for a 3-point play.
And we have 19 seconds left on the clock.
Courtney Wetter is in there for Terry Sanford, number 43, and the shot by Shea is good. 38-34, Terry Sanford leads with 16 seconds left to play in the first half. The pass is an errant one, out of bounds. Bulldogs will have it. This has been an exciting first half, though, folks. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have.
I tell you what, by not being here, they certainly have missed a good one.
Shea Ralph drives down, feeds it off. There's a shot that's no good, and that's the end of the half. Well, at the end half of play, your score, Terry Sanford Bulldogs 38 and the Southview Tigers 34. We've got us some kind of ball game. We'll be back with the second half in just a minute. Shea Ralph had 27 points in the first half. She was the leading scorer for Terry Sanford. Maisha Hockaday had 12. She was the leader for Southview. Sanford leads it 38-34. As Shea is double teamed, she gets it to down the line to Creech, and then she ends up with it again. She drives the baseline, puts up a shot. It goes.
2. Boy, I'm telling you.
29 points for Shea Ralph. The Bulldogs lead it 40-34.
It's, you know, to think what she's doing with 2 people on her. That was a nice block.
Yep, she gets the ball back, and here comes Shea again. Passes it off. Long shot, no good.
Matthews.
Rebound comes off. Jesse Marsh on with it for the Southview Tigers. 7:05 left to play. Third period from the Civic Center. There's a long shot that's good. It's a 2-shot opportunity by Natalie Pearson.
If they get those to go, then it's going to be something.
It's a long way from being over, I can tell you that. There's
another steal.
Nice steal. Tigers move. There's a shot that's batted out of bounds. Nice defensive play by
that
Ralph.
was beautiful. Southview people are upset, but that was a beautiful block. That was a beautiful block because he reached right over in front. And what people don't understand, the hands part of the ball, as you can see there, she just stripped the ball. There's just no way around it. Fouls on Cindy Bowman.
Cindy Bowman gets her first. Team's first in the second half. Southview will make an inbounds play. Pearson flips it in to Hockaday. Back to Pearson.
Good drive.
Drives in the lane, puts up a shot. Good. Natalie Pearson has 10 points. And it's 40-38, a 2-point game.
They've outscored them 4-0 so far. No, I'm sorry. They've outscored them 4-2. Oh, good block.
Ball slapped out of bounds by Southview. You don't think these Terry Sanford Bulldog women want to win it?
Oh,
they're getting on one another out there.
Boy, I tell you what, they both will come in after it. And Southview's doing a much better job this half so far driving.
Shot is up. Good! By Jamie Matthews. She has 7.
If Jamie can get hot, that makes a lot of difference. Then that takes some of the pressure off of Shea.
Although Shea hasn't seemed to worry too much about the pressure thus far.
No.
There's a shot that won't go, and there's a foul, and it's going to be a 2-shot opportunity for Southview. And it's on Jacqueline Horner, her second, team second. Coming into the lineup is Rebecca Johnson, number 22 for the Terry Sanford Bulldogs. Going to the free throw line for 2 shots, Charmaine Wilborn. Charmaine's first shot.
She had 4.
Good.
Charmaine had 4 points in the first half.
Charmaine is a 6-foot senior. Takes her time.
Whoa. No good. Tori McNair couldn't hold herself. Once she got started falling, she couldn't stop, and she went into the lane.
It wouldn't have been good anyway.
No.
Terry Sanford's ball with 5:48 left to play in the third quarter. There's a shot that is no good. Rebound comes off Southview. Coming out with it for the Tigers, Natalie Pearson. Off to Hockaday. Hockaday brings it down. Driving in, shooting, blocked by Ralph. Ralph, the complete player, has the ball, and she drives down, feeds it off. Nice feed, good shot. Basket by Rebecca Johnson. And we have an injured player.
McNair twisted her ankle.
Tori McNair.
She, whenever Shea blocked her shot, she came down wrong on her ankle.
And we certainly hope that.
I hope she's going to be all right.
Some ice on that.
So you can see the replay there. And that, well, we didn't see when she came back down, but we saw the block.
Jennifer Van Herpen is in there for her. Number 24.
They're going to miss McNair. And hopefully she can get back.
Long shot. The 2. Natalie Pearson. She has 12 points now.
Natalie's carrying this crowd by herself.
44-41. Bulldogs lead it by 3. Shea Ralph. Looks. Always has 2 or 3 people around her. All stolen away. Southview coming out with it. Shot is no good. Ball on the floor. Southview picks it up. Jessie Marsh has it in the lane. She fakes, she shoots, it's no good. Jessie gets it back.
They're all over the floor. They're going after it.
Scramble for the ball. Picked up. Shot is good.
Charmaine Wilburn.
Wilburn gets her 7th point of the night.
And there's a 1-point deficit. 44-43.
Bulldogs lead it by 1. Shea Ralph. Fights, picks the shot up, no good. Rebound comes off. And we're going to have a foul, and it may be on Shea. It is.
Right.
It's her third. Of course, the Southview crowd gets real excited about that. Shea Ralph out of the ball game.
I would get excited myself if I was Southview. That's exactly right.
4 minutes left in this third period. Shot goes up, it goes in, and there's a foul, and Southview has the lead. Foul is on Jamie Matthews, her third. It's the 4th team foul, and the basket is good.
That puts them up by 1.
Hockaday hit the basket, and she'll be there for a 3-point effort. Shot is no good. Rebound.
That's a big rebound.
Southview retains possession. Shot no good by Jesse Marsh. Rebound.
Big rebound.
Follow shot is good by Charmaine Wilborn.
The height's paying off up under the bucket there.
Going to be a foul away from
on Pearson. That's her third.
So Natalie Pearson picks up her third. It's the team's first in the second half.
It's nice to see that Tori McNair is able to go back.
Well, she came in running.
Yeah.
She is in, and Jennifer Van Herpen comes out. Terry Sanford will make the inbounds play. Shea Ralph does the honors. She fires it way out there to Courtney Wetter. There's a shot that's no good. Ball slapped out of bounds.
Wow, maybe it's on Shea. That's 4.
Shea, it's her fourth. It is.
That's her 4th.
And Terry Sanford's coach Gil Bowman wants a timeout. Talk things over. And this 4th foul has really rejuvenated this Southview team and, of course, the Southview crowd.
That's a big foul, too, because Shea, if she stays in there, that's the big gun, the go-to person. And if she has to come out, then that's going to be a big blow as far as Terry Sanford's concerned. But, you know, the thing with Southview is that their stuff is kind of even. Hockaday, who was the leading scorer in the first half, hasn't even scratched the second half.
I got her with 2 points.
Well, I must have missed one somewhere. And, of course, Pearson, who had 6, now has 8 the second half.
So we've got a little more balanced attack,
right.
Perhaps.
Right.
But Shea Ralph is staying in the game.
Yeah, well, they're going to have to do it. I mean, you're going to have to, you go with her this long, you're going to have to go with her the whole way.
3:24 left to play in the third quarter.
In Southview definitely is going to have to go after her. They're going to go at her.
Southview Tigers with the ball. Foul, I think, before the shot on Terry Sanford. And Rebecca Johnson picks up her third foul. It's the team's 5th. 6th,
16 foul. Yep, 16 foul.
So next time it's a 1-and-1 for Southview. Tigers have the ball. They certainly are not rattled. They trail by 11 points in the first half, but whittled it back. And now they have the lead. Ball on the floor, bodies on the floor. Jump ball belongs to Southview. 2:51 left to play third period. It's 47-44. Southview leads the Terry Sanford Bulldogs. Shea Ralph has 29 points. That's the good news. The bad news, if you're a Terry Sanford fan, she has 4 fouls at this juncture.
And the big difference in the ball game is Southview's winning the battle of the boards. They're able to get the rebound and they'll be able to put things back up. They probably shot a heck of a lot more than Terry Sanford, but they got the rebound, so they could afford to do so.
Shot no good. Shea Ralph out with it. Didn't grab any iron at all, I don't believe. Shea drives down. She's up for the shot. No good. Rebound. Shea. She puts it up again and in. 31 points for Shea Ralph. And it's a 1-point game. Southview leads it by 1. 2:25 left to play in the third period. Championship game from the Cumberland County Civic Center. Shot good from the corner, a 2-shooter. A 2-pointer by Jesse Marsh.
Is that Jesse's first bucket of the second half?
It is.
Jesse's been a big gun for him.
Shea Ralph in the lane, puts the shot up and goes. She was falling as she put the shot up and it went.
I tell you what, that's something. The boys, this is a barn burner. People that haven't seen this thing, or they're not here tonight, they don't know what they're missing.
Southview by 1. Jesse Marsh shoots it, no good. Ball is slapped around, and Southview out with it. Pearson Jesse Marsh, a three-point shot, no good. Rebound, Southview, and they win the battle of the boards again. Credit the basket to Charmaine Wilburn.
Charmaine's got 7 points, and she only had 4 the first half. Charmaine's come alive.
Minute 28 left to play, third period. Shea Ralph, blocking foul, going to be called against Charmaine Wilburn.
That's her second.
Her second and the team's second. Terry Sanford will make an inbounds play. Coming into the lineup for the Bulldogs, Rebecca Johnson, number 22. Officials have got everything straight for the scorer's table.
Right, trying to see which one the foul is on.
Shea will make the inbounds play. She gets it in. There's a shot that's good. Nice shot by Jamie Matthews. That's her 9th point of the evening. It's a 1-point Southview lead. Pressure by Terry Sanford. Southview gets it in the forecourt.
And we have 1:05 left on the clock. She's traveling.
Traveling?
Exactly.
But you're right, John. They're going in there. They're going toward Shea Ralph. They want to get her out of the ball game. And Shea stands there with her hands straight up. And
all she's got to do is stand there and not move. There's nothing, anything that happens, they bump her. It's her. It's them, not her. Is that on Wilburn again? That is Wilburn. That's her third.
So Charmaine Wilburn picks up her third foul. It's the third team foul of the second half. Shea apparently was in the act of shooting because she's going to the free throw line for 2. First time she's been at the free throw line in the second half. And she misses. She missed the first one. But she gets another try. 33 points for Shea Ralph. Shot is up, good. Make that 34.
Good rotation.
And we're tied at 51.
Oh, boy, what a barn burner. Oh, boy, that's a big steal.
Going away, Sanford. Shea Ralph drives down. She pops, shoots, hit. Goodness gracious, she makes it look easy. 53-51.
It's got the people sitting on the edge of the seats. You can't help it. That's a good pass. Good move.
The Southview Tigers come bouncing back. Charmaine Wilburn. She has 9 points in the second half. We're tied at 53. Good pass, Ralph. The shot goes up, no good. Southview out with it. Pearson drives down the left side. She holds up, waits for her teammates.
And we're all tied up. 53 all. Three-pointer.
Long shot. Three-pointer by Hockaday. And it's a 56-53 Southview lead. And that is the end of the third quarter of play. Back to the fourth and final quarter in this championship girls basketball game right after this timeout.
McPherson Church Road, Fayetteville.
The fourth and final quarter, it's crunch time. Terry Sanford trailing the Southview Tigers 56-53. Mid-South Girls Championship game from the Cumberland County Civic Center. Danny Heisman here along with John Dasco tonight. Shot is no good by Terry Sanford, slapped out of bounds. It'll be Southview's ball.
One thing about it, Southview can't sit on it. They're going to still have to go.
Fourth and final quarter here from the Civic Center. The crowd into the ball game. It's really something to watch. Southview trailed early on in this ball game in the first half by 11 points. They battled back, and now they lead by 3, 56-53 over the Terry Sanford Bulldogs.
This is their biggest margin, too, isn't it, Dan?
It is.
By 3 points.
They have...
looks like they're going into a little semi-stall here. Foul's on Rebecca. That's her fourth.
Rebecca Johnson picks up her fourth. It's the team's seventh. It's 1-1 time for the Southview Tigers. And into the lineup for Terry Sanford, Cindy Bowman. So they'll be shooting 1-1 for the rest of the ball game. Will the Southview Tigers. Southview only has 3 fouls on them in the second half. The shot is no good. The follow shot is good. Corey McNair. And it's a 58-53, a 5-point lead by Southview. Shea Ralph has the ball. She works in close to the basket. Well, move, a shot, no good. Scramble for the ball, and Southview's out with it. Here come the Tigers. Ball on the floor. Good rebound comes off Ralph. Ralph has it slapped away, gets it back. And there's going to be a whistle underneath.
And McNair, that's only her second. That's the team's third.
Corey McNair picks up the foul. 4th team foul, and they're going to say it's a shooting foul. I don't think it is.
No, that wasn't a shooting foul. Now they've changed their mind.
Good.
Yeah.
Shea Ralph gets it in, and the ball is stolen away. Jesse Marsh on the move. He puts it up, no good. Rebound comes off. Terry Sanford. Courtney Wetter in there now. Number 43. Shot no good. Southview gets the rebound. 6 minutes left to play in the ball game. Southview leads it 58-53.
That's 5 big points. They'll take their time now.
Both teams are going to the state playoffs. This is for pride, folks.
That's, yeah, all it is for who's going to win the conference championship. Plus, they both get by.
Shea Ralph comes out with it. Nice play down at the other end. He stops, she pops, she misses. Rebound is scrambled for. Terry Sanford gets it back.
I'll tell you what, they're stretching it out on the floor.
Probably going at a little bit too fast a pace for both of the coaches.
That's exactly for both, yeah.
Way up for the shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Southview. Coming out with it, Hockaday. Ball goes out of bounds, belongs to Terry Sanford. I'm sure both coaches are saying, slow it down a little bit. Goodness gracious.
That's exactly right.
In the case of Southview, they would want to slow it down anyway because they're ahead in the ball game. In the case of Terry Sanford, Gil Bowman knows that you don't fall behind all at one time, and you're not going to catch up all at one time.
That's exactly right. And Southview's doing a good job of making Shea shoot further away from the basket instead of being able to shoot the layup. They're pushing her out further.
It's going to be a blocking foul on Southview's Natalie Pearson.
And that's 4 on her.
Fourth. It's only the 5th team foul.
Yeah.
So
that's 4th, isn't it? Yeah, 5th team foul. That's exactly right.
5 team fouls on the Tigers.
Bulldogs make the inbounds play. Shea Ralph gets it back. She has been double teamed all night long. They've done a better job defensively on her in the second half than they did in the first half, have the Southview Tigers.
That's exactly true. Because once you get through that first line,
there's the shot. Refuses to go. Ball out of bounds. Belongs to Terry Sanford.
we've got 4:33 left on the clock.
4 minutes and 33 seconds left in this ball game. Southview leads Terry Sanford 58-53. Inbounds play comes out to Wetter. Ralph gets it back.
Into Bowman.
Wetter with the shot. No good. Southview off with the rebound. Corey McNair comes out with it. Puts it over to Pearson. And now I think the Tigers will probably take a little time off the clock.
Yeah, we've gone roughly about 2 or 3 minutes now with nobody scoring.
Shea Ralph has 4 fouls. There's the ball stolen away by Terry Sanford. Shea Ralph drives in for the layup. It's good. I believe Terry Sanford has called the timeout.
3:48.
Timeout is called by Southview rather than Terry Sanford. 3:48 left to play. So what do you do now, John? If you're the Southview Tigers coach Brett Barker, you don't want to play not to lose. You want to continue to play offensively, but you want to, I think, look for a good shot, wouldn't you think?
I would think so. I think the big thing is now that he's trying to tell Southview is don't be in a big hurry now. We don't have to worry about scoring. They've got to score. There we see Shea going down, taking the shot, and I believe he just announced that that's her 1,000th point. And that's more than any girl has ever scored in the state of North Carolina.
And more than most boys.
And you're seeing history. Yeah, he's probably telling them, you don't have to force this thing. Make them come out.
On the other hand, Gil Bowman is saying we got 3 minutes and 48 seconds left. That's a lot of time. We don't want any fouls. For goodness sakes, no fouls on you, Shea, because you got 4 of them.
And then also to work it in, to do whatever you can do to work the ball in and get a good shot. We don't have to be start pumping them up from way outside.
3:48 left to play. Southview now has the ball. And they also have the lead, as you see.
Jerry Sanford's picking them out a little bit further.
Southview is there. Take a chance if you just try to ice it, because then bad things can happen.
I think they're still looking to go inside to see what's happening there. They're going in there.
You're right. Rebound and a shot. Boy, I tell you what.
That's Hockaday.
The difference in this ball game, you hit the nail on the head, John, is the rebounding.
Exactly.
Shea Ralph with a shot that's good, and she fouled, and it's another incredible shot by Shea Ralph. Boy, she's fun to watch.
That's exactly right.
Number 25, Beth Gore.
Beth Gore picks up her second. It's the team 6.
16 foul.
It's a 57-60 game, or 16-57 in favor of Southview. 3:13 left to play. Shea Ralph goes to the free throw line. If she hits this, she'll trim the deficit to 2, and she does. A 2-point game, 60-58, with 3 minutes and 8 seconds left. That's an eternity in a game of basketball.
That's exactly right.
Southview shot, good! Corey McNair.
There. Back up to 4 points. 2:51 and counting.
Shot is no good. Rebound is scrambled for. On the floor. Jump ball. Who gets it?
Probably Southview. Right. They're going after it, though.
A lot of effort on both sides here tonight.
Exactly.
This is just what a championship basketball game should be. Close, exciting.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for anything anymore. That's the truth. And a good crowd. That's the main thing. The fact is they're at both schools. They've got support.
Foul is on Jamie Matthews, her 4th.
Terry Sanford foul. Number 35, Jamie Matthews is her 4th.
2:32 remaining.
1-and-1 opportunity for Southview. Now all foul shots are important, but when you get down here in the short rows, they really do get real important, and Maisha Hockaday is on the free throw line for a 1-and-1. First one is good. Boy, just calm and cool.
I see you came from the farm when you're talking about the short rows.
In the ball game for Terry Sanford, Kathy Powers, number 20. Hockaday will get another shot. It's no good. Rebound comes off. Terry Sanford has it. Shea Ralph comes out with it. She drives down. She stops, shoots, misses. Ball on the floor. Here comes Southview's Tigers.
One of the few.
And the shot is good by Corey McNair.
That may have iced it.
65-58.
7 points. With 2:08, 2:07, 2:06.
Still a long time. Shot is good. Kathy Powers comes off the bench and immediately hits a bucket, 65-60. Southview leads. Now they're going to hang on for it a little bit. Minute 46 left in the game. This is the fourth time these two teams have played. Terry Sanford has won 2 of them. Southview has won 1. And if they can hang on for a minute and a half, they're going to win another one. Shot is up. Good!
Hockaday.
Aisha Hockaday. 7-point lead.
They gets them back up to 7 with 1:24.
Ralph looks, fires, shot, no good.
Good rebound. Nobody under the board for Terry Sanford.
Coach Brent Barker is really into the ball game. In front of us here.
And Gill's telling his people to pick them up. You've got to press them now, because now we're down to 105, 104.
Foul on the play. You want to foul them because the game isn't over yet. They got to hit some foul shots.
They've definitely got to make the free throws now.
Foul is on Kathy Powers of Terry Sanford.
What do we got? Oh, we got a timeout. I didn't see anybody going under the basket. I said, we have a technical here.
Terry Sanford Bulldogs call timeout with 1 minute and 3 seconds left to play. And they have not been in this position very often in the last couple of years. They trail by 7 points with 1 minute and 3 left. A lot of credit has to go to this Southview Tiger team, John, who, as you said early in the ball game, when they fell down by 7 points, they could have just given up, but they didn't. They kept battling back, and now they lead it by 7 on the verge of winning this conference championship.
That's exactly right. And what's happening is that, and you have to give credit to Coach Barker, too, the fact that he is able to instill in these girls that you have the opportunity to win it. As you can see here on the replay, the shot made there by Hockaday. The thing is that they're cool and calm. They're still taking the shots. They haven't iced this thing, which, as you said a while ago, sometimes when you do this, you dig a hole. You put yourself in a situation to where when you're not scoring, and you can't score.
That's right. You got to continue to look for the shot. That's exactly what they've done.
That's exactly right. They're still looking at the shot. These are 2 big free throws.
All the free throws from now on in, and Southview's going to give them opportunity to make several of them, are important. Jessie Marsh is on the line. She hits it. Nothing to this game.
Nah, just get up to the line, bump it in. Just calm as cucumber. That's 8 points.
8-point lead, Southview. 1 minute 3 left. Second shot is no good. Rebound comes off to Shea Ralph. Shea is down.
There's nothing wrong with that. She just...
See, who's the foul going to be on?
That's on Jessie Marsh. That's her second. So Marsh picks up her second. It's the team's 7th, and so the Bulldogs will be at the free throw line, and they have the opportunity now to do some scoring with the clock off. Shea Ralph is there. Shot is good. It's a 7-point deficit for the Bulldogs. The Southview Tigers have really battled and battled and battled. They have played an excellent ball game. They certainly have.
Shot is good. Terry Sanford calls timeout. As Coach Gil Bowman is going to probably decide who he wants to foul. Because he wants to foul early.
That's exactly right. Whatever they do, they're going to have to do without having to run too much off the clock, make them get up to the line and pump them in from there. And, of course, these coaches know each other so well, too. They know who they will want to foul. The problem with Southview is we don't want to put it in the hands of the person that is not the better free throw shooter. So, I tell you couldn't ask for more than this. This is really a super ball game.
This is exactly what a championship game ought to be about.
And they're battling. They're down on the floor. They're just rolling and tussling. This is really a truly good game, because there's just no way that either side's going to give in to each other.
Gil Bowman has put in Gabrielle Macon, number 34. Also number 20, Kathy Powers. And I think they're in there for defensive fouling purposes.
Yeah, because
designated foulers.
And they're going to have to do it in a hurry.
Courtney Wetter is in there as well. They don't want to make it an intentional foul either. There's a scramble for the ball. It's on the floor. Who's going to get it?
It should be Terry
It's Terry Sanford. That's even better than a foul.
That's exactly right. He ran off, 3 seconds on the clock.
There's Sanford to make the inbounds play now as Shea Ralph looks. She fires it way out front.
She travels.
Oh, that hurts.
She was out all by herself and just couldn't believe it.
Got to do some fouling now.
Right. And the next time we have a jump ball, it's going the other way. It's going to Southview.
Ball will be put into play on the sideline. Jesse Marsh to do the honors and does it. There's a foul.
And there's a foul right off the bat.
Very quickly.
Number 34.
Gabrielle Macon gets that foul.
Terry Sanford fouls on Gabrielle Macon, number 34, is her first.
Down to 48 seconds.
I don't know that you'd want to. Well, Hockaday is really only 1 of 5 from the line tonight, so that might have been a good person to foul. Let's see how she can do in the clutch here. She's there for a 1-and-1. Aisha Hockaday. Shot, a brick. It's no good. Rebound comes off and goes out of bounds. No. Taken by Shea Ralph, and Shea is fouled.
And that's on, if that's on Charmaine Wilburn.
That's her fourth.
That's her fourth.
Now what this does is it gives Terry Sanford an opportunity to catch up with the clock off, and that's not what Coach Brent Barker wants to happen.
As you can see here, the replay, the ball's on the floor. Shea's picking it up, starting back out. Then there's a reach in.
He puts the shot up. It's good. Next shot, it's good.
Well, we're down to 4 points now with 44 seconds.
Shea cannot foul.
Shea cannot foul. That's exactly right.
And she doesn't. She gets away.
She did a good thing. She got in front of her, made her change direction. And when she changed direction, then that gave the others an opportunity to catch up with it.
And the foul is on Powers. Kathy Powers picks up her second.
And once again, Hockaday is to the line with a 1-1 with 39 seconds on the clock.
Where Maisha will get an opportunity to shoot some free throws again. Drive up. It is no good. Ralph out with it. Lost the ball.
Lost the ball. That's exactly right. Doing a good job of keeping it away. 21 seconds. Right. Southview did an outstanding job of keeping the ball away.
Kathy Powers picks up her third. And this time going to the free throw line will be Natalie Pearson. In for Terry Sanford, Gloria Carter, number 21, comes into the ball game.
Looks like Jessie Marsh has ended up got some cramps. She's holding the calves of her leg. Of course, she's going to stay in there. She wouldn't come out unless both of them were broken, and they have to saw it off at the kneecap.
Pearson with a 1-and-1. The shot is up. It is no good. Southview gets the rebound. The shot no good. Shea Ralph out with it for Terry Sanford.
13, 12, 11.
Seconds. She'll try a three probably. She does. The shot is up. No good. Rebound. Southview, and this may be all she
going to
wrote.
win. It's over.
2 seconds. Southview wins it. 68-64. Southview Tigers girls team has won the Mid-South Conference Tournament.
And you can't ask them. Are there a happy group of young ladies out there now?
What a ball game. Southview wins over Terry Sanford 68-64. We'll be back with a final look at this ball game right after this timeout.
professional man on the move, here's your chance to create a successful wardrobe and save at Belk's Men's Clothing Sale. Monday, March 6th, Belk opens early at 8 a.m. for doorbuster savings of 33% off men's and Hearst and Meeting Street suits, blazers, and sport coats. For 2 hours only until 10 a.m., save 33% on dress shirts, ties, dress pants, and men's
Championship, 68-64. And now, here is the trophy presentation.
Let me thank all of you for coming out tonight to witness these young ladies' outstanding championship basketball. At this time, I'd like to present the Superintendent of Cumberland County Schools, Dr. John R. Griffin, Jr., who will make some comments, and then we will present the awards.
Thank you, Mr. Carver. First of all, before we get down to the particulars, what about this basketball game? Two outstanding teams. No doubt in my mind, they will represent our conference and this community well. Very proud of the young ladies this evening for an outstanding job. I don't think you can see any better basketball any player in this state. Let's give them a big round of applause. They should all be proud tonight. While I have your attention, however, it is my privilege at this time to present trophies to those persons who are winners and those who are runners-up. And at this time, we'll turn back over to Mr. Carver for that presentation.
Okay, our first trophies to be presented tonight are for the regular season co-champions. First, we would like for the captains or the players from Southview Senior High School. Okay, at this time, we'd also like to present the other regular season co-championship trophy to the Terry Sanford Bulldogs. Also at this time, we would like to present the Mid-South Conference Tournament runner-up trophy to the Terry Sanford Bulldogs. Now, the Mid-South Conference Tournament Championship Trophy to the Southview Tigers. Okay, and finally tonight, we would like to present the 1995 Mid-South Conference RSVP Championship Game Most Valuable Player Trophy. It goes to Tori McNair from Southview.
There you have your trophy presentations. Our congratulations to the Southview Tigers, who tonight the Lady Tigers defeated the Lady Bulldogs by a score of 68-64 to win the Mid-South Girls Basketball Championship. An exciting basketball game. The MVP for Southview was Tori McNair. She had 13 points and really a lot of battling under the boards tonight. So Southview wins. Our congratulations to them on a sterling victory tonight. John Daskell, thank you for filling in for Mac Edwards. Always a pleasure to work with you. Look forward to doing it again real soon.
Well, thank you, Danny. I certainly